Hi students, good morning. Welcome back to your mathematics class. Do you enjoy the mathematics? Yes, I am sure. If you love mathematics, you will learn your daily lessons, and I am sure that you are regularly doing your homework and studying your lessons. So before we start today's class, let's have a few moments of silent prayer. Yes. On the other day, we were discussing the third general principles. What was this? Was the principle we learned from the figure. Here we have triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Okay, here AB is equal to 5 centimeter and two angles are given. Angle A is equal to 60 degree and angle B is equal to 55 degree, and another triangle here PQR where PQ is equal to 5 centimeter, angle P is equal to 60 degree and angle Q is equal to 55 degree. So using this we learned a principle in the last class, that is one side and the angle at its ends if it is given and they are equal to the another triangle with one side and the angle at its ends, then the third angle also will be equal for both, and the side opposite to the equal angle also will be equal. So here angle A is equal to angle B, then the opposite side is BC. So BC is equal to here angle P. Angle A is equal to angle P, then opposite side is QR. And here angle B is equal to angle Q. Opposite side is AC. AC is equal to angle opposite side opposite to angle Q is PR. And the question it is already given. AB is equal to PQ. And the third angle will be divided with the third angle. 60 plus 55 is equal to 105. So the what will be? Sorry, 150. So what will be the third angle? 180 minus 150, that is equal to 65. So this is the general principle we have learnt. Now using that principle, let's solve a problem here. The problem is given here in the figure A. In the figure, this is the figure given. AP and BQ equal and parallel. AP and BQ are equal and parallel. Are lines drawn at the ends of the line AB. The point of intersection of PQ and AB. PQ and AB is marked as M, the intersection. Now, are the sides of triangle AMP equal to the sides of triangle BMQ? So, triangle AMP is equal to triangle BMQ. Whether these two triangles are equal. Now, why? Now, what next question is, what is special about the position of M on AB? The position of M is here. What is special? What is special about M on AB? Now, again, third question is, draw a line 5.5 centimeters long using a set square. Locate the midpoint of this line. These are the three sub questions given to us. Now, let's see the figure here. The same figure is drawn here. And we know that what are the things we know? Only few things we know here. AP is equal and parallel to QR. So AP is equal to Q. Sorry, AP is equal to BQ. This is B. BQ. So this is the only thing given to us. And what else we can find here? We have to find out these two triangles. Triangle APM. A here. We have to find out triangle AMP. Triangle AMP is equal to the sides BMQ. Triangle BMQ. So these two triangles we have to find out whether they are equal. So now this is the question, and the only thing that we know from the question is that AP is equal to BQ. That is given, they are parallel and equal. Now what else we can find out? If at least some angles are given, we could find out using the general principle. And let us look carefully at the figure here. Now here no angles, no sides, nothing is given. Only thing we know that AP is equal to BQ. Yes. Now at least no angles are given. So let's see here. Earlier when we learned about the parallelogram, I said one thing. When two parallel lines are cut by a third line. Now let's look here. See, AP and BQ is cut by a third line here. So the opposite angles will be, or alternate angles will be equalized here. This is the alternative angles. So these are the alternative angles. So therefore we can write just look here, this P and Q is equal. Now we have one side, these two sides equal, and one angle is equal. Yes or no? Yes. Now let us look here again. The same way, these two parallel lines are cut by another line here. The same way here as you said in the beginning, these two parallel lines are cut by another line. Now there again, here you look. It is cut by AB. So same principle we can use, that is the alternative angles will be equal. That is angle A will be equal to angle B. Right? So here the first you had to understand correctly. These two parallel lines are cut by another line here. That is PQ. Then their alternative angles are equal. P and angle Q is equal. Now here again these two parallel lines are cut by another line here. Then angle A is equal to angle B. Now what we can understand from here? Now what are the things given to us? One side is given, that is this that AP is equal to BQ. Two angles also are given, that are also equal. But then what we can understand? What we can conclude from here? Using the third general principle, we said if one side and the angle at its ends are equal to the triangle of another one. You see here, triangle QBM. Here, this side and the two angles at its ends are equal. Then the third angle also will be equal. That is what we have said. So this angle also will be equal, and the sides opposite that angles also will be equal. Therefore, the triangle is equal, which means we have arrived. Therefore, we can say that AMB, triangle AMB is equal to triangle BMQ. Why? It is because of the using the third general principle. I hope you have understood. I will be giving you the notes in details. You just understand from the figure here. In the question, we have a figure and two triangles, and which was intersecting by PQ, and then the point the M was given. So we have to find out whether these two triangles are equal. So we know when two parallel lines, there AP and BQ, when the two parallel lines are cut by another line, then their alternative angles are equal. That is angle P and angle Q equal. Now again we have one more line here cut. When the two parallel lines are cut by another line, then their alternative angles are equal. Here we have angle A is equal to angle B. Therefore, with using the third general principle, we know when one side and the two angles at its ends are given. So we can say that third angle also will be equal and the sides opposite to equal angles also will be equal. So we can say that triangle AMB is equal to triangle BMT. Now what was the second part of the question? The second part of the question is, what is special about the position M on AB? What is special about? It is said that, the question itself it is said that the point of intersection PQ and AB is marked by M. So that is the midpoint. In the earlier note in the class I have said that this is the midpoint. So second part of the question we can say that since it is M is intersecting here, it is the midpoint. The what is special? M is the midpoint of AB. Okay. Here we can say M is the midpoint of AB because that is the intersecting point. Now, the third part of the question is, draw a line. The third part of the question was to draw a line 5.5 centimeters long using a set square. Now, this is the set square. Now, using this one, we have to draw a line of 5.5 centimeter and locate the midpoint. Now, let us see the questions properly. So, now dear students, you look here. I have drawn, you can draw the figure here. Question is that to draw a 5.5 centimeter. So using the set square you have to find out the midpoint. Using a set square locate the midpoint. So I have drawn a figure with the 5.5 centimeter. Now using the set square you have to keep it like this. So then you take maybe 2 centimeter or 3 centimeter, draw a point, draw a line. Now here. So I have drawn 11 centimeter here, and the same way here too you have to draw at the end of this one. So you have to draw here 11 centimeter one end and the same way the other end. Then join together. These two ends join together. Then where is the midpoint or intersecting point? That is the midpoint. So using the set square we can find out the midpoint. So what is the midpoint of 5.5? That is 2.75. Okay, right. So we have found out the midpoint using the set square. Only one thing is to remember, this both side has to be same equal length.